Welcome to COMETSA Podcasting Network, the podcasting platform of COMETSA Global Online Channels, bringing you another episode by COMETSA Radio Worldwide Podcast. The mind, the journey, the destiny. We apply our mind to the journey that takes us to our destiny. Our shows are based on the principle called the idea. We inform and entertain. We develop and educate. We empower and support. We associate and network. That is the idea. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the episode.
Okay, perfect.
So I read a little bit about you and I was going through your company. So you are a businesswoman, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, and you buy properties and renovate them according to people's needs and provide them places to stay.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so you basically let them know about the accommodations.
Yes.
Okay, so that is your business.
Yes, that's my business. That's the core of my business.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So how did you got the idea of starting this business?
Well, I was a receptionist at a property company.
Okay.
And I just had my first son and I didn't have enough income to be able to raise him. So one day there was a call that came through, and then a lady was looking for an accommodation. And that specific day, the person who was supposed to assist the lady was not available at the office. So I took the initiative to say to my manager that I'm willing to go and assist the client. They must just give me the house keys, and then I'll be able to show the client the property. So that very same client actually liked the property that I was showing her, and she decided to buy it. So that's how everything started. That's how everything unfolded.
Oh, so you used to work as a receptionist, but someone was not available and you went in place of them. And that's how you got the call inside of you that you should do it.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that's amazing. So did you say that you had children that you couldn't afford to raise with your income?
Yes, my son.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful. Okay, great. So what is entrepreneurship to you and what changes it has made to you as a person?
For me, an entrepreneur is somebody who identifies an opportunity in the market and then create a service or create a product that can be able to meet the demand in the marketplace. So to me, that's how I define an entrepreneur. And then for me to become an entrepreneur, I was doing it because I wanted to give my son the best education so that he can be able to go to a good school, unlike me. So that's how I became an entrepreneur. That's the reason why I actually went. Sorry?
The why of your business is really nice. So it was your dream to send him to the school, right?
Yes. I wanted him to go to the best private schools because I didn't get the opportunity when I was growing up to go to a private school. So I went to government schools. So I decided that whenever I would have children, I will make sure that they go to the best schools in South Africa. So that's the reason why I actually, decided to open my business. It was to raise him because I'm a single mother. So I wanted to raise him well and also provide a good education for him.
That is so amazing and inspiring. Even my mother is a single mother, so I know what you mean. So if I'm not wrong, you were a dreamer for your son, right?
Yes.
So that is one of the D's of entrepreneurship, a good characteristic that an entrepreneur should have, to be a dreamer.
To be a dreamer and to be a go-getter.
Yeah, that is amazing. So this was your motivation to start the business, right?
Yeah, that was the motivation because I didn't want him to experience the kind of
The struggles
childhood
that
that
you
I had.
face.
Yeah, and to
Yeah.
live in poverty. I didn't want him to experience those hardships that I went through when I was a child. So I made a
How
vow
old
that,
is your son now?
yeah,
How old is your son now?
he's 16 years. He just turned
Oh,
16. Yeah. So, and this year I'm doing 16 years in property. So we celebrate our on this year's my 16th anniversary, and he just turned 16 years. It's
oh,
16.
that's great. So did he went to the school that you wanted him to go to?
He went to the best schools, and I'm so happy now that I gave him the best foundation. Uh, and
That's amazing.
yeah,
First,
and I'm
congratulations on that, first of all, that you achieved the goal that with
yes,
the goal that you started your business, you achieved
yes,
that. That is
yes,
so
I
good.
did. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that is good. So, what factor do you think made you survive in the market? Were there more competitors in the market? How did you fight them? And what made you different from them?
Okay, there will always be competition, but for me, is I'm a kind of a person who always think outside the. So I was saying that at the beginning of my career, what I did, I started doing collaborations with the banks because I realized that if I do a collaboration with an established business, people will assume that I'm also an established business. And also, doing collaborations help me to be able to build my brand quicker in the marketplace.
Okay, okay. So you think that was the reason that made you survive in the
Yes,
market?
definitely. The
Yeah.
collaborations that I did, yeah, really helped me a lot. And the mentorship that I got really helped me a lot.
So what made you different from your competitors? Were they
I
not
think
solving the proper problem?
I think for me is that I wanted to give my customer the journey of buying a house or the journey of finding their perfect home. So we were not we're not actually selling the product, but we're selling the experience. And from that, because people really loved how we treated them, they started referring business to us.
You were
So
actually understanding what they were looking for. You were looking for the
yes,
minor details. That's
yes.
good. That's good. That's good. How did you balance between all of this? Like you were starting a new business, you were a single mother, you had a newborn baby with you, work and life balance. How did you got through all of it?
Okay, so I took my son to a nursery when he was still young. And what will
Yeah.
happen is, after work, when I'm done with my work, I will go and pick him up. And there were days whereby I will have late appointments, and then I will actually have him in my car, or actually each and every meeting that I went to after hours, I will take him with me. So it was very difficult to raise a child and to build a business at the same time. So I had to actually take him take him with me on certain meetings if they're late.
Oh my God. Didn't that struggle made you feel overwhelmed sometimes and made you quit? Feel like that? Feel though?
You know what? And this is something that I'm trying to resolve now. I never gave, I didn't allow myself to feel the pain. So every time when I felt like there's something that is too much for me or I'm going through a difficult thing, I will focus more on the business because me focusing more on the business make me to forget about my problems.
So your business was like also a distraction to you. It makes you happy.
My business makes me very happy,
That
very happy.
is great, great. I think every entrepreneur should feel like that. They should not consider their journey, their business as a burden on themselves, rather cherish that.
Yes. It,
Good.
it is an amazing thing to be able to run your own business and to be able to help people also fulfill their dreams also. So my business has been the most important thing in my life. And besides that, my business helped me to fulfill my own dreams of taking my son into a better school. So it's a blessing for me. I love my business and it's
Fair,
everything. My
fair
life
enough.
actually revolves around my business.
Fair enough. So you had a low income. How did you finance your business? Did you have any savings, any resources like that?
Yeah, so I had little bit savings when I actually quit my job. So the
Okay.
money that was paid out for me is the money that I used to buy equipment and also to buy computers and things like that. And then what I did is I opened my business in my mother's house. So my mother lives in a township area. So she had back rooms at the back of our yard. And then that's
Oh,
where
so
I
you
started.
use that area.
Yeah, so I started in my mother's backyard.
Oh, so later on, did you have any investors as well? How did you win them over?
So with the investors that I had, I will actually pitch to people who I think they'll be interested to invest with me into buying buildings or properties. So I will
Oh,
compile a bid report and then pitch it to them. So the first investor that I had, it was a Jewish lawyer who then bought the first property with me. And then we renovated it and then sell it. And then I took my profit and they also took their profit. And
so
then the
you
second,
win them over on your own
yes,
with your passion, with your speech,
yes,
with your pitch.
yes, and also integrity, the being honest.
Yeah, that's true. So when you were looking for investors by that time, did you have made any profits?
Yes, I actually made a few profits. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. So you also would have been needed the human capital for your business. What do you look for in hunting talent for your team?
So when it comes to that, I did a partnership with the city of Ekurhuleni. So city of Ekurhuleni sort of like a government. Then I said that if they can be able to give me young people who are not working in my
Yeah.
area, I can be able to train them. And then government was paying for their stipend. So for the first 4 years of my life, of my business, I didn't pay any salaries. What I did, I trained a lot of young people in my area so that they can have the skill. And then government paid for their salaries for 4 years.
Oh, so why was government paying for the salaries?
Excuse me?
I don't understand. Why was the government paying for the salaries for your team?
Yeah, remember that in South Africa, there's a high rate of unemployment. So the collaboration was a way to be able to assist with the high rate of unemployment. So government says that if I can be able to train a lot of young people, they will pay for their salary. And then all I have to do is to train them in my
That's
company,
very
and they can also work under my company.
you examined the environment around you really well, that you took advantage of all the little bits. That's so amazing. That's so smart. That is amazing.
Thank you.
Is there a certain factor you believe that was the reason of your success that you would like to advise?
I think integrity, um,
Integrity.
yeah, being an honest person took me far. And
Yeah,
also,
sharing your journey, the main reason of your, yeah, that's true.
yeah, I think integrity is what got me where I am now. Because if you go into business and you are not an honest person, people won't want to do with business with you again. So I was very honest with everything that I did. I explained, I told the truth, and I delivered on my promises.
Amazing, amazing. Did you had a entrepreneur strategy in your mind throughout the journey?
Yes, yes, I did.
What was it? Would you like to share?
So my strategy was to start building affordable accommodations in the township area. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I saw a gap in the market that a lot of people didn't have affordable accommodation. So what I came with a strategy of building decent accommodation, but at a very affordable price. So by me doing that, I managed to grow my portfolio and also build a network of people who can assist me into building more buildings.
Okay. So you were basically using the hit them where they ain't strategy, in which there were competitors, there were people who could offer accommodation to market as well, but they
Yes,
were not but they were not understanding the innovation the way you understood it, if I'm not wrong.
yes, yes. That's
yeah.
correct.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Did you have any prior experience besides working as a receptionist at the accommodation place? Did you have any other experience in entrepreneurship in business?
All right. So my first job after high school, when I couldn't go to varsity, I started as a salesperson for one of the retails. So my responsibility was to go and market and to get clients who can come and open store accounts at Woolworths. So that experience gave me the sales skills. And then my second job was to be an administrator for a
Okay.
construction company. So that gave me the skill of administration. And then my third job is where I was a receptionist at the real estate company. So those
Oh,
experiences along the way helped me
so you,
in my
yeah,
business.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. You combined all the knowledge
Yes.
you gained from those little
Yes.
jobs and made a
Yes.
business out of it.
Yes. That's correct.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you think you have a dark side of entrepreneurship in you? Any negative trait that you would like to work on presently?
I think the dark side of me, it will be that wow, do I have a dark side? Let me think. Um
If you're perfect, you can just say that you're
I'm not
perfect.
perfect, but I'm just trying to see what is one thing that I would like to change. I think one
Yeah,
thing I
sure.
would like to change about myself is that I would like to open up more so that if somebody says something that I don't appreciate or that I don't like, I don't bottle
You
it
can
up
say
inside
back
of
to them.
myself. Yes. So I can tell them that I didn't like what you said, don't do it again, instead of just keeping quiet and acting as
So
if I'm okay.
you really are not the kind of entrepreneur who dominate other people.
I wouldn't say that because I believe that the pie is big enough for everyone. So all
Yeah,
I have to do is to focus on what I do best. And other
yeah.
people, they can also do what they like, but my focus, my competition is myself. I want to dominate my own thoughts and be able to pursue what I want to do. So, but I'm not a kind of a person who go and sabotage other people. It's just not in me.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. What advice would you give to entrepreneurs who give up early, who couldn't stand the struggle in the journey?
Is to say that entrepreneurship is a journey, it's not a destination. So
Yeah,
that means that there's different seasons in an entrepreneurial journey. There'll be a season whereby you will make money. There'll be a season whereby you don't make money. So the lesson is in the season whereby you make enough money, you save enough for other season whereby you don't have enough business so that you don't have to quit. And then I would also like to advise them to do collaborations with people who can be able to help them. So collaboration, the ability to be able to work with other people and think outside the box. Think what they can do better so that their customer can be able to be happy. So that's what I would
yeah,
like to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That if we would be doing the same thing that other people are doing, won't be able to attract the customers. That's true.
Yes. Yes.
That's true. If you get a chance to change your moves when you started your business first with today's knowledge, would you?
Okay. Just repeat again.
If you
Can
get a
you?
chance to
Yes.
change your moves or your strategies when you first started your business with today's knowledge, would you change it? Or you think
Yes.
that you did the
Yes.
best you could do?
The only thing I can change is that uh, with the knowledge that I have at the beginning of my career, with the money that I made, I would have invested first in better rather than in buy an expensive car. So this means that if I had a deal that gave me enough capital, I will invest into an asset first and not go and buy liabilities. Because what I did first, that with the money that I made, I got myself into a lot of debt. I didn't invest first. So it's
Yeah,
important that when you make money, you go and buy an asset that can generate income for you first, and then you can do other things.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So, are you satisfied with your business in the present?
No, I mean, I still want to grow. I mean, there's a lot of things that I want to do. Um,
Yeah,
the next 5 years, next 8 years, actually, I gave myself a target to be able to.
So you still want to continue expanding more, innovating more?
I still want to grow.
Yeah, okay, that's amazing. That's amazing.
I still want to grow my business and build something for my generation, build enough assets.
Yeah, good. How do you stay on top of industry trends? How do you know what you're wanting?
Okay, I'm always learning. Like right now, I'm in the University of Pretoria. I'm learning. So each and every year I learn. I take a new course. I go to seminars. I buy books. So I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly improving myself.
Yeah, okay. So my last question would be, if you get a chance to not that one, I already asked that one, I'm sorry. Did you face anything irregular as a woman entrepreneur?
Yes. Yes.
What would you like to share that?
Um, I face so many challenges because there are people who thought that I was a threat to their business. So there was a time whereby people wanted to kill me because they felt that my presence into the marketplace was threatening them. So that is the downside of being a woman, is that people want to get rid of you. It's not safe. So, and also that our industry is very male dominated, and as women we are not given first preference. So we always have to work 3 times harder to be able to be recognized as like our other counterparts, men.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. You are actually so strong that you fought through all of this and you
Yes,
provided education to your student as well. That's amazing.
yes.
That is amazing. That would be my all questions from you. But thank you so much for sharing everything. And I loved how you have grown so much as an individual and created
Yes,
the life for your child that
yes.
you could have never imagined, but you did it. And I
I
love
did
the
it.
spirit. Thank you so
Thank
much for sharing that.
All right. Thank you, Aarushi. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
amazing. I hope you provide him all the other things that you wish to do.
Yes, I mean, he's in high school now, so I'm planning for him to go to a
Maybe
university
he
over.
becomes an entrepreneur as well when he grows.
Well, I don't think so, but I see him going into a creative industry. He's more of a creative child, you know. I don't think he'll be an entrepreneur. I don't see that in him. That's a sad part. But whatever that he wants to do, I will support him in life because
Yeah,
he got the best education and the best opportunities in life.
yeah, that's fair. But
That was our episode at COMETSA Radio Worldwide podcast. My name is Sam Zima, your moderator, facilitator, and executive coach. I invite you to subscribe and follow us at COMETSARadioPodcast.com or any of your favorite podcast platforms and receive notifications when we go live or publish new episodes. To become our member and enjoy the benefits associated with that membership, you may apply online at www.cometsaclub.africa. The other services of COMETSA may be accessed at www.comeza-goc.com, or you may write to us at callcenter@comeza-goc.com. Call center is spelled CALLCENTRE, and it is call center at comeza-goc.com. You are welcome to give us a call during working hours, Monday to Friday, at telephone number +27 11974 5612. We are available on all social media platforms. Take care, be safe, and goodbye.